Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. We got breaking news in the NBA right now, ladies and gentlemen. New York Knicks guard R.J. Barrett, yes, the #3 overall pick, our guy. Yes, he has been extended, on a 4-year rookie extension up to $120 million. His agent Bill Duffy has reported this. This is reported, and it's still, a pursuit for Donovan Mitchell. So it's crazy how all this is starting to come out. But the Knicks, have shown, you heard all the speculation behind the scenes. Is RJ involved in the deal? Is RJ going? RJ ain't going nowhere. When the last time the Knicks had some homegrown talent? RJ Barrett is definitely worthy, to be a New York Knick for the rest of his career, and he's been progressing every single year. He has given New York Knicks fans nothing but hope. His rookie year, the man averaged 14. His second year, he averaged 17. Last year, he just averaged 20. Do you see the progression? What the hell you think he gonna do? Could it be 25, 26? This is RJ Barrett, ladies and gentlemen. He has all-star potential written all over him. I'm telling you right now, I'm starting to connect all the dots. These moves just don't happen for no reason, ladies and gentlemen. Shit just don't be happening out the mid-blue. That's all I want to let the people know right now. Shit just do not happen out the mid-blue out here. These moves were made strategically for a reason. Is also being reported that, is a move, the move regarding Donovan Mitchell could be made as early as this week. Things are starting to accelerate. Let me tell you something. This is the Knicks' deal to lose. So let's hope that something gets rectified on that part. But seriously, what's your thoughts now on RJ Barrett getting this money? I think it's very well deserved, and I'm not even sure if this is necessarily even a max contract. Pardon me. But it's definitely good. But he does have a lot of bonuses. This is news is coming out right now as we speak. Ian Begley, shout out SNY's Ian Begley. He says bonuses for RJ Barrett's rookie extension are tied to all-star selections to 3 All-NBA teams and All-NBA defensive teams. Sources tell SNY. Source confirms Barrett's extension is 4 years and worth up to $120 million, including those bonuses. So this is definitely a definite incentivized contract. RJ Barrett has to, hit all the targets. I'm pretty sure we're going to continue to hear, the ramifications on really what this deal is and really what it's about. But I like what the Knicks are putting together. I told you, shout out to New York City, where they got Jalen Brunson. Even if they don't pull off the deal, for Donovan Mitchell, but I do believe that's going to happen because I believe that they did not. Jalen Brunson came to the New York Knicks with the mindset that they was getting, Donovan Mitchell. That was the mindset, headed into camp. That's why he went there. So it's gonna be interesting to see, how the Knicks really put this all together, because the Knicks could be dangerous. I'm telling you, right before you know it, the Knicks could just be poof back up in the mix, man. I'm telling you, right before your very eyes, the Knicks could be in the mix. Man, this is wild. But this is big money for RJ. You see all of the players in his class getting their extension. Zion Williamson got signed for something crazy, and his contract was incentivized. You see the situation with John Morant. So you see all 3, top picks have been extended by their team. A lot of people speculated that RJ could be headed to another destination, but I knew that wasn't the case. It is what it is. The Knicks is gonna be formidable. It's time for Knicks fans to really get something. We've been knocking on the door for years. The fans want it, the city wants it. You know, what better place to do it than Madison Square Garden? You know, this guy, R.J. Barrett, cried, shed real tears, you know, draft night when he got drafted, you know, to the New York Knicks. He was there with his father. You know, it was definite, you know, an emotional sighting, you know, at the end of the day for him and for Knicks fans and for everybody, because we finally got a guy who had so much emotion to be a Knick, you know, and he understands what it takes to be a Knick, you know, and he's striving to be that. And that's all we could ask. That's all we can ask for a guy is to strive, you know, to be great. You know, and that's what he wants to be. He talked about his Mamba mentality, you know, on draft night. You know, I believe he has some type of something with Kobe Bryant, you know, related and with his suit, and he spoke about it. You know, this is the beginning, you know, of, you know, a superstar in the making. This is R.J. Barrett. I guarantee you he makes an all-star selection. All of these incentives, trust me, he gonna hit all the targets. They knew what they was getting, you know, at the third pick in the draft. Everybody stated in that draft is a 3-player draft. You know, just because RJ didn't just pop off like Zion did in the little bit of games he played in his rookie season, or what Ja did, that didn't mean that RJ is a bust or anything like that. RJ helped, you know, with Julius Randle, you know, just what a season and some change ago where they went to the postseason. It was the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, and RJ played a pivotal role, you know, with the retooling of this roster. Why can't the Knicks get back to that? You know, why can't the Knicks revamp the whole situation, you know, and get things reacclimated along with some of these moves? You know, we hearing the situation for Donovan Mitchell, you know, so it's getting crazy, you know, but this extension, I'm going to repeat to you, you know, is 4 years, $120 million. So, you know, y'all be on the lookout, man, for R.J. Barrett in New York City for years to come. You know, the deal is final. You know, it's wild, but it's over. And that's all we have. We happy, man. We happy that RJ is a Knick. And then people are saying Utah never wanted RJ because they didn't want to pay him. You know, they all knew that RJ deal was up. You know, that's why when I heard RJ's name coming up for a team that wants to tank, why would you take a guy who's up to be paid right now? You know, I knew that was all smoke and mirrors. You know, they after the picks. But like I said, we celebrate R.J. Barrett. We happy to be a Knick. We happy to have him. You know, shout out to Obi Toppin, too, because he was very emotional as well when they signed, when he got drafted. You know, so I like that. You know, this is what we need. You know, so it is what it is. It's a New York, yeah, it's crazy. And I'm gonna be real with you, this whole Donovan Mitchell situation is getting crazy. You got the Knicks talking about deadlines and all kind of shit like this. It's getting crazy. The Knicks looking like they're gonna be moving on from this deal if something don't work out. But hopefully something moves on, you know, this week, you know, because, you know, everything is falling into place. It's time. New York City, let's go. It's Flight Sports TV.